And welcome everybody here to the first race of the NR2003 online series. Today we are here at Daytona night for a 12-lap dash. 5 drivers ready to take the green flag. Seth Cole on the pole. Dylan Poteet lines up in second. He just backed into Joshua Collard for a moment there, not exactly sure why. Ralph Mason though lines up on the inside of row number 2 with Collard alongside in fourth, and Anthony McCurry is going to round out the rest of the field. It's going to be 12 laps of racing. No caution flags. They are going to have to make a pit stop at some point here too, because this race is going to go on long enough. And Poteet bumping Seth Cole there, not exactly sure what that's all about. Ralph Mason gives a shove to Seth Cole for green flag racing, and Anthony McCurry appears to be missing. He must have tried to time the restart or something there, as Dylan Poteet going to try and crowd Seth Cole there. Whoa, he wheel hops it, but keeps it together. Oh, makes contact again with the 56, but still they keep it together as Poteet and Seth Cole nearly wrecked it. Ralph Mason gets a little loose after he gets into the back of the 56. As they continue to keep it clean, Anthony McCurry, maybe a smart thing that he backed out of this just in case all heck broke loose on the very first lap. Whoa, but he gets into Joshua Collard right there. But Collard with a tremendous save in the UPS Ford. Now things appear to be settling down a little bit as they go here into turn 3. Wait a minute though, Seth Cole slides up the track. Here comes Poteet to the inside. Drafting help coming in the form of Ralph Mason, who almost gets into the back of the 22, and Poteet will go to the lead. Joshua Collard now going to the inside of Seth Cole. That's for third place as Mason slides up the track a little, maybe trying to get some drafting help to go to the outside of Poteet. But Poteet is the leader, hogging that yellow line. But Mason now, he's going to try and make a move to the inside, and he's got a drafting partner. It's his teammate, Anthony McCurry, in the Pontiac. And Mason will get to the inside, move the 87 Andy Fox late model series Chevrolet, I believe that is, a Chevy, to the lead. Actually, no, I think that's a Pontiac too, as I think of it. Oh boy, look out though. Whoa, Mason on the apron, McCurry on the apron. They keep it together though. Still McCurry riding the apron, and Seth Cole all over his back bumper. Gotta be careful there as Mason's gonna get a piece of the wall off of 4. Seth Cole dodging through the middle, makes contact with McCurry, and McCurry saves it. Nearly went up into Poteet as Seth Cole goes by for second. Collard now 3 wide for third. How they're keeping it together, I'm not sure, but they are. Seth Cole now going to the outside. Whoa! Dylan Poteet lets Anthony McCurry in, but that could have been trouble as Collard hits the apron just a little bit, but he'll take second from Seth Cole. Anthony McCurry now into third, and McCurry now going to help draft the 88. Let's see if Collard makes a move on Mason. Here he comes, looking to the high side, but no, McCurry's not going to go with him. Whoa, contact! Collard's going to go up against the wall. Hangs onto it though, but he got a little bit of a tap there from Joshua Collard. Oh, McCurry gets hit from behind by Seth Cole. His car is flipping. Sliding there in turn number 4. I believe that's turn 4. No, that's the... Well, is that turn 4? Yeah, no, it's turn... Yeah, it is turn 4. I thought it might have been turn 2. And McCurry is going to come to pit road. Anthony McCurry gets turned around. Is he going to come down and make a pit stop, or is he just driving through pit road? No, he's going to make a pit stop here after he got punted by Seth Cole in the 56 in turn 4. Meanwhile, Ralph Mason continues to lead the way. Joshua Collard drafting him down low. Then it's Seth Cole and Dylan Poteet trying to get a high line going. Oh, contact between Seth Cole and Ralph Mason. Seth Cole going to hang on to it though, but he'll lose some valuable track position. Whoa, Collard and Poteet. That was close. 3 wide now, Mason. Oh, is he going to be able to block the 88? He will. Collard very wisely backing out of the throttle there. He'll let Mason keep the lead. Now Dylan Poteet darts low. Mason throws the block. Poteet up high. Mason still continues to hold the low line, and Mason will still keep the lead. Poteet got the apron there, got himself a little loose. And then you got right there Joshua Collard and Seth Cole bringing up the rear. Oh, Poteet, whoa, nice move there, trying to get to the inside. And now here comes Anthony McCurry back on track. Hopefully he's not going to LePage the field. Looks like everybody's going to get by him okay. And look at Poteet darting left and right, high side, low side, but Mason, great defensive driving to keep him in his rear view mirror. And here comes Seth Cole now, getting the rear draft off the 22. He comes into the fray now. Down to the inside of Poteet, he comes for second. Trying to get the drafting off the 87. And he will do so. Now to the inside of Poteet, as he's going to take second. Whoa, right up in front of Dylan Poteet goes Seth Cole. Poteet nearly got up into the wall. Seth Cole now to the inside. Oh, and Seth Cole gets into Mason again. It's the second time he's gotten into the passenger side door of the 87. Seth Cole again into the wall, and now he's lost some valuable track position that time. Couldn't hang on to it, and Dylan Poteet had 2 tires down beneath the yellow line, but it doesn't matter. No disqualifications here as far as that goes. He's going to get the inside. Mason gets turned! Mason's flipping! Mason and Collard get together. Seth Cole gets collected. Oh my goodness. Mason up and on his roof, now lands on all four wheels. Joshua Collard spins in the grass area. Seth Cole appears to have made it cleanly, as it's side by side now between Dylan Poteet and Anthony McCurry. We gotta look back at a few replays of stuff that's happened so far. As here's the incident with Anthony McCurry and Seth Cole. Anthony McCurry was going to the high side of his teammate Ralph Mason. Seth Cole, I think, was trying to draft with the 61. Right there, he gets into his left rear. It spins the 61 around, and look at there. When it hits the grass, the air goes underneath that car, flips him over. He nearly lands it. Actually, I think he does land it. I don't think he actually did flip. He just got airborne a little bit. And that car going to slide around on him. He's able to get the car in reverse, turn it around. He actually comes to pit road. He currently is actually battling with Dylan Poteet to stay on the lead lap. And McCurry does a good job not hitting the outside retaining wall either. A lot of cars snap around and get that outside retaining wall, but McCurry does not. So nice save by Anthony McCurry, but this puts him in a bit of a tight situation. As we now look at the incident here with Joshua Collard and Ralph Mason. Looks like the 88 may get into the right rear there of the 87. Yep, he was trying to draft with him, just couldn't line it up correctly. And oh man, Collard straight up into the wall as well. Ralph Mason up and into the catch bench. And watch right there, Seth Cole gets a piece of it there with the right front. And that's going to send Collard spinning around even more. Mason's car begins to barrel roll up there in the upper groove of turn 3. Joshua Collard spins into the grass area. I don't think he actually barrel rolled. No, he didn't. And Ralph Mason's car fortunately comes to rest on all four wheels, so he's able to continue on as well. As we'll head back now to the live action. And that's where we find Dylan Poteet drafting here with the car on the tail end of the lead lap, Anthony McCurry. And Poteet's probably trying to get around the 61, either to use him as a drafting partner. It looks like Joshua Collard may have actually stalled out. He's not able to get the car refired, still sitting there on the inside grass area of turn 4. Tough break there for Josh Collard, and Poteet's coming to pit road, maybe making a pit stop here. No, I guess not. He went full speed through, and oh my, what did he do? He passed Anthony McCurry going down pit road, but we have just received word Dylan Poteet has been black flagged for coming down, committing to pit road, and not pulling into his pit stall. So Dylan Poteet may be scored as the leader right now, but he is going to have to come down and pit and serve a pass-through penalty. What a tough break there for Dylan Poteet. Got Anthony McCurry there as drafting help. McCurry currently a lap down. And now here comes Poteet. Poteet's going to have to come down to pit road this time. And he's going to back it way down there now to about 110 miles per hour. Where's Seth Cole? Oh, Seth Cole's coming down pit road as well. Ralph Mason, I believe, is actually on pit road as we speak. Yes, he is. So too is Collard. Oh, Poteet did not actually stop in his pit stall. He just served a pass-through penalty there. And it looks like Seth Cole is going to get a fuel-only stop, perhaps? Yes, it is. Fuel-only for Seth Cole. And, oh boy, he didn't even get into his pit stall. He had to pull it up a little bit further in order to get into his pit stall. There's McCurry, who now is on the tail end of the lead lap after Seth Cole came down and pitted, and Dylan Poteet served the pass-through penalty. Now, I'm surprised Poteet did not actually take any tires or fuel there, because they cannot make it on one tank of fuel. We'll have to see what Poteet may do here. Is he going to try and stretch it this entire race? Be awfully close if he did. The only driver I know of right now that can make it the whole way is Anthony McCurry, because he came down and pitted when he got spun around. He's got a few laps still left to go, I think. Seth Cole's made a pit stop, and now Poteet is going to come down. This must be a regularly scheduled stop now. The last time was to get the penalty waived off. This time is to actually make a green flag pit stop. And, oh, well, he's going to go. Well, okay. He goes in between the pit wall and Joshua Collard to slow down, and he is in his pit stall right now, is the 22. Looks like it's going to be left side tires and 2 cans of fuel, and he is down and away, is Dylan Poteet. Coming back on track here, he is the leader, but here comes Seth Cole. Seth Cole, after pit stops, he's going to get around Dylan Poteet, and Seth Cole is going to be the new leader after that round of pit stops. Next time around, it's 2 laps to go. Seth Cole may be en route to his first win of this series. Dylan Poteet back there in second, and there's Anthony McCurry. Actually, now I think Poteet just lost second place. I think Anthony McCurry is on the lead lap, and I think he just took second place away from Dylan Poteet. So talk about a comeback here for Anthony McCurry, who got spun around, had to come down and pit, was pretty much trying to battle and stay on the tail end of the lead lap this entire event. Now he's up here with a chance to leave with a runner-up finish. Meanwhile, though, Seth Cole leads 2 laps to go. Next time around, it's the white flag. Now Seth Cole's all by himself. Anthony McCurry has acquired a drafting partner in Dylan Poteet, but the question is it too little too late for these guys to catch up to the 56? Two cars are better than one. Right now, they're going about 207 miles per hour to that turn. Seth Cole all by himself is only hitting 202, 203, so there is a huge difference in speed between the two-car tandem and the single car out in the lead. Right now, though, Seth Cole is leading, but it sounds like Anthony McCurry, Dylan Poteet are closing in. White flag in the air for the Beyond Two Souls PlayStation Jaguar. Seth Cole takes the white flag, but look who's right behind him. Anthony McCurry and Dylan Poteet, they are less than, I think they're about a second and a half behind. And they are closing in quickly. Dylan Poteet has not gotten off the back bumper, that 61 Pontiac, and they are catching the Seth Cole machine. We're being told that Ralph Mason has actually taken his car back behind the wall. Tough break for him. Joshua Collard, though, continuing on, even though he is several laps down, as here we go. McCurry and Poteet are catching Seth Cole. And to turn fourth, there's going to be a battle, three-wide battle for the win. Here they come, off the final corner. McCurry makes a move. Poteet spins him. Poteet flips the 61. Through the grass goes Poteet, up into Seth Cole, and Poteet wins it. Whoa, are you kidding me? Dylan Poteet wins it. No way. This was it, coming down to the line. Dylan Poteet's going to get into Anthony McCurry. McCurry's going to get clipped there in the left rear. His car is going to go airborne as the rear goes underneath that machine. Now watch Dylan Poteet, though. He does not commit to pit road. He's going to keep himself in the grass area. Keep his foot in the throttle, and watch this coming down to the stripe. Dylan Poteet wins the first race of the NR2003 online series, and look at this. He's going to come back up the racetrack into Seth Cole, and look at that finish. Oh my goodness. Dylan Poteet, Seth Cole, and we're being told it was 6/100ths of a second that Dylan Poteet beat Seth Cole by. If he had not kept his foot in the throttle, there's no way I think that Poteet would have been able to get Seth Cole. I think the big factor was Poteet was drafting with McCurry and had that huge amount of momentum, and he was able to keep that momentum going even after he got into the 61 machine. Look at the 22 go barrel rolling, good heavens. And here's a look from Anthony McCurry's 61. He had Poteet with him, and I don't really know if Poteet was able to anticipate when McCurry was going to make his move, or if Dylan Poteet was already to the inside and McCurry didn't realize it. Right there is the contact, and McCurry's car going to go around. Tough break there for McCurry, and a wild ride. He blows over, almost reminiscent of Clint Boyer in the Gatorade Duel number 2 finish of 2014. Except he doesn't quite land it on all four wheels in style the way that Clint Boyer did, but his car did land on all four wheels, and he did cross the start-finish line, we are being told. Unofficially in the 3rd position. Oh my goodness. One more look at it again from one more view. Here they were coming out of 4, and it could have been really, really close. But there goes Poteet getting into McCurry, and watch how Poteet keeps his foot in the throttle. There to his left is the commitment line, which he did not cross. And he comes back up the racetrack, and look at that. I think even if he hadn't made contact with the 56 of Seth Cole, Poteet would have won this thing, but a great, great run for Dylan Poteet and that 22 team. Unbelievable. He officially is going to win this race. Seth Cole finishes 2nd. Anthony McCurry in 3rd. All 3 of them finished on the lead lap. Ralph Mason's going to finish in 4th. He was listed 1 lap down. And Joshua Collard, who was not able to get his stalled out machine back to pit road for quite a while, will finish in the 5th position 4 laps down. Hope you guys enjoyed this online race. If you want to take part, be sure to join us on High Grip Records whenever we get on there. We are usually on Skype and when we do it, so hopefully you guys will tune in for that. It's pretty easy to get to as well, and they go to a whole bunch of different tracks. Also, be sure to check down the description for the NR2003 online series page over on the N3 Sports channel, where you'll be able to download our cars and other such stuff. We hope that you enjoyed the race, and we will see you guys next time for race number 2 of the NR2003 online series.